Good morning, Year 5s. Another glorious sunny day ahead of us. It was a warm one last night though, wasn't it? I'm a bit sleepy this morning. I've got to get myself to the hub today. But let's have a look at our do now. So, the first one, you've got 550 millilitres. How much more do you need to get to 1.3 litres? Again, this question needs you to remember the fact of 100 millilitres in a litre. So if you've got 1,000. So if you've got 1,000 millilitres in a litre, and this is 1.3, so you very quickly just need to know that if that's 1 litre, that's going to be 1,000. So then you put your 3 there, and you have your zeros. So it's 1,300. So then you just need to go from 550 to 1,300. The reason I put that is because you might think it's 1.3 is 130. So 550, 650, 750, 850, 950, 1,050, 1,150, 1,250, and then your extra 50, so 750. So you need 750 millilitres to get to 1.3 litres. This volume question, I was at the hub yesterday, and a lot of the children were like, "What? This is easy," because it leads to things like this. So you've got cubes on top of each other. So you've got a 3 by 3 by 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So you've got 27, and then a 2 by 2 by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So 27, add 8 is 35, and then 1 on top, 36. So that one is 36 cubes. 80% of 77. Well, don't forget, find 10%. So 10% equals 7.7. Now, it's 80%. You can either times that by 8, or you can double it and take it off of 77. I might just very quickly times that by 8, you know. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 7 is 56. Add 5 is 61. Don't forget your decimal place, 61.6. And even if it's wrong, you know, it seems right. 80% of 77, you need it in the 60s. That's fair. 12% of 47. Well, 10% is going to be, remember you divide by 10, is 4.7. 1% is going to be divided by 100, 0.47. So another 100, another 1% is going to be double that, isn't it? So 14, 0.94. And all you need to do is add those up. Okay, and that will make you 12%. 39% of 134. This is a very quick check to see whether you can also find 1%. So remember, divide it. Oh, doing that wrong. Rushing. So divide that by 100. So 1% of 134 is 1.34. That's 1%. Multiply that by 39 because you want 39 1%. And you'll get your answer. So 9 times 4 is 36. 19, 27, 30. 1 times 9 is 9. Add 3 is 12. 4 times 0. 12, 10, 3, 4. Add them up. 6, 2, 2, 5. And then we've got 2 numbers after our decimal place. So 52.26. And that's how you can find any percentage. Divide it by 100, find 1%, and times it by whatever percentage is. 12% increase. Alright, so we need to increase £15 by 12%. So we need to find 12% first, and then add it on to 15. So 10% is £1.50. Remember, you divide by 10. 1% divided by 100 is 15p. So 2% is going to be 30p. So 12% is 50, 60, 70, 80p. So 12% is £1.80. There's been a 12% increase in the prices, so that goes up by £1.80. So the answer is quite simply £16.80. It's very simple maths there. Divided by 10, divided by 100, and quite simply adding up. Okay. Here is your answer for your number sequence. So have a quick look at that. You can always pause it there if you want to. Here is your subtraction and your multiplication. This one here, there's a decimal, so it's 34.5. But when you do 5 times 6, it's 30. So it actually has a column that's 0. So that you actually do have a whole number in this answer, even though there's a decimal in the question. And then the last one, I tried to trick you. 0.4 is the same as 40%. 40% is the same as 0.4. I was hoping you'd put something like 4% for that one, and then get caught out. I was trying to be a bit mean today. So there's your maths for today. Like I said, if the percentages are catching you out, don't worry. But even if you just get in, the finding 20% and 10%, that's absolutely fine. Today's maths on your sheet is adding and subtracting fractions. So again, a lot of recap from a lot of our do nows. So a lot of the first few pages are the same denominator. We did that way back at the start of year 5. And then it steps up a little bit as we go across the page. So, and they're not repeated for a change. Good, lovely. So, there you go. Good luck with that, and thank you for doing this. Feel free to, I saw a lot of photos yesterday where people sat outside in the shade doing their home learning. Feel free to do that. And thank you very much, guys.